Today I am here with my first impressions slash get ready with me of the new Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I left in the packaging to kind of show you the packaging. I know there's been so many videos with this palette with swatches and such, so I'll link a couple down below that have swatches if you want to see swatches, since I know there's just so many of them, so I'm not going to do the swatching. And there's also more detail with packaging, so I'm just kind of show you the packaging, show you the palette a little bit up close, and then we're just going to go ahead and get into me playing with it. And so this is a first impression slash get ready with me because I just got this last night. I felt justified in purchasing it because I had saved Ulta points. It just came out. It is limited edition. I love me some Gwen Stefani, and I like Urban Decay, and I thought these were really great colors, and they were right up my alley, and I had saved enough points to get this for free. That's right, guys, for free. So I did not pay a penny for this. I just used my points. So this is first impressions because this is the first time I'm opening it, and we're going to play with it together for the first time. So the inside of the packaging is really cute. It's this kind of hot pink with white polka dots. And then you open it up, and it has a sample of the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lipsticks that I guess might be coming out soon. I'm not sure. They're called Firebird, Ex-Girlfriend, Mega Matte, and, oh, I'm sorry, Mega Matte's the type. 714 is the name, and Rocksteady. So Rocksteady is kind of a red, deep red. 714 looks like kind of a fire engine bright red. Ex-Girlfriend kind of reminds me of Viva Glam 5 and from MAC, and then Firebird is like a really bright magenta purpley color. So interesting, I guess. And then on the back here it has all of the ones that she's going to come out with, and she'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like she will have 8. It doesn't say when, I don't think. So, unless they're already out, it says with a little asterisk, exclusive to urbandecay.com and our freestanding stores. So, I'm not sure. You might want to check that out. I will check that out as well. So, that's what it has. And then the packaging looks like this, and it has this kind of gold UD with Gwen Stefani here. It's kind of like a, oh, I can't think what, it's not a bright gold. It's like a aged gold, or I can't think what that's called. And then some gold around the edges, and then the black and white the black polka dots on white. And the back is gold. And the inside, I'm not going to blind you with the mirror, but it says Makeup's in the Magic kind of right down here. And then you have all of your colors. And I really liked everything except for that bright blue, but I thought, you know what? I could use that as like a liner or something, just to add a touch of color. So, but most of the colors I feel like are pretty neutral, warm colors. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, let me get a drink. I'm dry with all this allergy season. Okay, get my mirror under here situated. So let's first off, okay, let's see. You guys, this is going to be a fly by the seat of my pants kind of thing because I really have no earthly idea what I want to do, because like I said, it's the first impressions. But I do want to find a color in here. I think I'm going to use this first color, Blonde. It looks matte. Yeah, it's matte. I want to do an all over kind of color, all over the lids, just so that everything blends really well. Because you know, when you use a primer, which by the way, I have primer on my eyes already. It's the NYX Proof It, and then I also have my foundation and blush, everything but eye stuff and lipsticks. I didn't know what lipstick I'd wear until I decide what the eye look's gonna look like. So basically, I'm just sticking this from lid to brow bone all over, just so that I can have a smoother canvas to blend things out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with Stark, which is this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and go in the Crease. It's kind of a peachy brown color. It might be a good blender for the crease if it shows up. Well, it's showing up a little peach. Just kind of as a transition shade. And again, I have said this before, I am absolutely no makeup artist. So what I do is just my own little thing, which I think a lot of us do with our makeup. So yeah, you guys need to comment down below. I'm thinking about getting the, I still have enough points for about half off the Tartelette palette, the new In Bloom one, and I think I want to get that. But then there's also the Lorac Mega Pro 2, which, I don't know. This one was limited edition. I don't think the Tartelette is, so I went with this one for sure first. Okay. I don't know what to do next. You guys are doing this with me. This is what I do when I get a new palette. I just kind of don't know what I'm doing yet. Like, I'm like, what color? Okay, so that looks good as a transition shade. So let's go ahead and get, I should have my brushes out. Let's get my 217 out. Let's go into Anaheim. It's this color here. Let's kind of darken up the crease a bit and see what that one does. Well, it's definitely coming off a lot darker on my eye than it is in this palette. So it's pretty, I like it. So far, these are really easy to blend. Very pigmented, I mean, because this one seemed pretty light in the pan, and it came off a lot darker on my eyes. So they're pretty pigmented. I'm not noticing any fallout, but you know, with Urban Decay shadows, I know I like them. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of their palettes, and I have the only ones, I can't think of what they're called, the real glittery ones. Those are the ones that have had a lot of issues with fallout. So far I've been using matte, so I haven't had any fallout with these. So we're just going in with that same color, MAC 217 on the other eye. They're definitely blending really well. So far I'm quite impressed, and I really, like I said, I really think this palette would look good on anyone. Like, it's just really neutral. I think Gwen Stefani picked out some great colors, and I'm sure you've already seen in lots of other videos that she like designed everything. She picked these out. I mean, like, she did it all. So props to her, because she did an excellent job. And I'm going to play more. Today I'm just going to do an easy look, but I think I'm going to play more with this. And I think I might use that blue color and try to like a line or something and kind of see how it looks. It'll be a little more daring than usual. Okay, so I'm going to just take that fluffy brush again, the MAC that I laid down the transition shade with. There's really whatever's left on it with that. I'm just going to kind of blend to make sure there's no harsh edges. This is the MAC, the number hasn't worn off, 224. Okay, let's see. You know, I might go ahead and darken it with this one here at the very top at the end, Punk. It is kind of a purpley brown, and that kind of I think would look pretty. And then maybe if I used Pop on the lid, because it's kind of a pinkish shimmer. So let's do that. Before I put anything on the lid though, I'm going to go back into this blonde one that I did at first all over. And I'm just going to go kind of heavier with that with my MAC 2. I think this is a 239. All the numbers have worn off. And just kind of go under my brow for a highlight before I get any more colors on this brush. Okay. Wipe that off on my robe. Okay, so let's go in with, you know, I don't think I want to use the 217. I'm going to grab a pencil brush. Sometimes I do this. This is the 210 or 218 by MAC. I'm not sure. It's pencil brush. The numbers have worn off. But I'm going to just kind of go in right here in the crease. And I'm just going to, just right here at the very end, kind of lay that down. And kind of drag it down a little bit. Sometimes I like to do this and then go in with the 217 because I feel like I just get it more precisely just right there in that crease. So I'm just kind of laying this in there. Going down into my lid a bit. I'll just on that outer part. I'm going to take the 217, wipe it off a bit. Just kind of blend that a little bit. Oh yeah, this is blending really nice. These are very blendable. I feel like they're very creamy. And that kind of darkened it up just a bit. But, you know, I feel like I need, like, sometimes, even though I do YouTube videos, like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, I just do what I like with these shadows, but, like, I don't ever know if I put them in the right spot, to be honest with you. I just kind of do what I like with them. And I want to go a little bit more with this. And then we're going to blend again because that is like so crazy patchy. Oh yeah, that's blending out really, really nicely. These are really nice shadows, guys. Okay, this is getting kind of long, so I think I'm just going to finish this eye on camera. And then I will put mascara and liner on and stuff and finish getting ready off camera and come back and show you both eyes together. So let's finish just this one eye. Because so far, first impressions, I am really, really, really liking this. Okay, now that I've blended that with the 217, I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and just go over it one more time to make sure there's no harsh lines. And this one I'm going like all the way in with, not just in the outer. And I might take this pencil brush, see if there's any more, and just drag that in a little bit. And maybe go back in with my 217 into that Anaheim color. And just darken up a little bit more in the crease. Because like I said, we are learning, we are playing, and kind of drag that a little bit higher, because I've heard people say if you have, I think I have kind of hooded eyes, that you should kind of go above. So I'm going to take this color kind of above. Okay, now, excuse me, I need another drink again. These antihistamines are no joke. Oh, dry me out. Okay. We're going to go in with Pop, or actually, it's called Baby. The name's on top. I'm telling you the name's wrong. And I will write down the colors at the bottom of what I used where. Oh my gosh, guys, this is gorgeous. Wow, this is one of the shimmery shades. Holy freaking cow. Pigmentation, shimmer, no fallout. This is really pretty, guys. You need this palette. If you like Gwen Stefani, if you like Urban Decay, I feel like you need this in your life. Just for it being Gwen Stefani, I feel like that justifies it if you're a Gwen Stefani fan. Wow, guys. This is a beautiful shade. Can you see that? Wow. These are real first impressions. First time I've used this palette. Wow. I gotta say, I am very impressed. I'm going to take Mr. Fluffo again and just kind of go over again just to make sure everything's kind of evened out. Really like that. And you know, I think I'm going to go in with Mr. Makeup Geek pencil brush, and I'm going to go into Skimp, this middle one at the top here, and I'm just going to highlight the inner corners. Because I want to do a good first impressions, and I want to make sure I use a lot of these colors. Sorry, I think I got out of frame there for a second. This one is blending in a little too much with my skin tone. So I don't know if it's showing up so well as a highlight, but so I don't, you know, I don't think I really, the one thing I don't see in this palette is a really crazy bright inner corner highlight. So that's the one thing I think this is missing. I mean, I can try to go with this blonde one, but that seems to like just blend in with my skin tone too. And sometimes I want a little bit more of a brighter highlight in the inner corner. So that's the only thing I probably would say I don't like about it. Other than that, though, I mean, you've got some great lid shimmer shades. You've got some great mattes in here, great colors, great color options. You've got blackout, which is a must, I think, to really go over your black liner if you do that, or to use as a liner. I really liked that punk color, kind of a brownish purplish color that I used in the outer corner. Yeah, a great Stark was a great color for the crease to blend out. Really, really gorgeous colors. Let's see. Let's try to add one more thing to this lid for fun. Let's see. What other color would we want to do? Steady, let's see. Seems kind of... Oh, let's compare Steady and Baby. So, this is Steady, this is Baby, this is what I put on my lid. Baby's more pink, I think Steady is just more peach, I think. Because I was thinking maybe we could do something with that, but yeah, definitely. The peach one is Steady and the pinker one is Baby, but those are two of the shimmer shades. If you guys can tell. Okay, so let's not do that on the lid. Let's see. I'm just swatching here to decide. There's one called Pop. Let me put that also next to these. Pop's kind of a lighter champagne. I don't even know if it's going to show up my skin tone. It's right here is Pop. That didn't show up. But you know what? I think that might be a good one just to go over like the center for just an extra bit of lightness. It's really not showing up that well either, but that's okay. It gives it a little bit of something in the middle. Just a little more pop. All right, I think I'm good. Oh no, wait, let's go under the eye. Let's do Punk under the eye. We're gonna do Punk. So this is very, very pigmented. I might have to go with something else for the inner corner, but for now, I'm okay. And this is blending out nicely. Probably should have used for such a dark color, maybe not such a thick brush. Although this is the skinniest pencil brush I've ever used. This Makeup Geek one. No wonder I'm getting shimmer everywhere. I just totally touched with that swatch finger. And then I wiped too much of it off. So I'm just putting, sorry, I don't know if I'm in frame, Punk under my eye here. Just under the lash line for some definition. And you know what we could do? If I can find my brush. Instead of a liner, I have this Sigma, it's a winged liner. Actually, no, let's use the MAC 266. It's a little bit thicker. We could put Blackout as the liner. Oh yeah. Not as heavy as a black liner, but it gives you the definition on your eye. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll use every possible shade. I think I have Blackout and something else, so I already knew I liked it. And if you want this to stay a little longer or to dull out a black liner, what you could do is just put your black liner on and then put this over it. So yeah, I just used Blackout there as a liner and Punk underneath. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this other eye off camera, put mascara on, and finish up getting ready, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I have finished. I put lipstick on, dressed, semi-fixed my hair. I still need to like flat iron it. I think I look like a short neck when I have collars on. Anyways, this is the finished look with the Gwen Stefani palette. And again, I will list everything down below of what I put where on my eyelids. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, my first impression is that it's a fantastic palette. I absolutely love it, and I do highly recommend it, and it was great. So I really don't have much to say. I feel like I'm not like saying enough because I'm such a long-winded person, but I mean, I really like the palette. I highly recommend it, and that's about it. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!